Greetings, everyone. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me see. Let me see. I'm looking all around the room. Okay, I think I'm ready now. Hi, Vincentius Primus is behind me, and he is, hi. And there we go. Let me begin. Hi. So, first of all, I want to say thank you to everybody who stuck with me yesterday when I was having the problem with the glitching, and was interested in seeing what happened. And yeah, we found out actually what happened and went on. And then this morning on, this morning on Twitch, we began to acknowledge some of the urban design errors that I actually have made. And let's look at some for right now. Let's go through. So I had wanted the apiary, the underwater base apiary, to be something that people could see and enjoy. And so I actually placed it in the middle of near two residential buildings. And when I placed it there, I actually, how many times have I said actually now? I wasn't thinking. So I possibly, so I know actually what happened. I looked at the way the buildings. Whoa, I didn't recognize this. Look at this. This is going up to level 4, and River is actually working on the level 4 of this building, and wow, look at the change. This is the warehouse. This is going to be quite something. And see these doors here that aren't changing really? That's going to be interesting. I have a feeling that there are things that were supposed to attach to this door. We looked at them the last time, and they were supposed to be there. We'll be able to put 2 of them in, possibly. We should be able to put one here, and we won't be able to put one here. We won't be able to put one on that side because of the apartment building over there. We can put them on this possibly. See, there's places here too, so we can add some of them to these. This is logistics, and both of these are sort of together here. And at the end is this is the glass. No, this is concrete. This is the concrete builder, and I thought I had gotten rid of all of these places where there is glass like that. Is this pane, or is this is solid? So let's come here and let's just do this solid for a minute. Kenzo is working on the university because we need the university to be brought up so that our workers or makers can actually get more recipes, learn more recipes. And we switched Lionel this morning to working on the dye shop, thinking that that was our only hope, Obi-Wan Kenobi, for the fact that everyone is asking for concrete to be dyed, and the dye, Dana, who is in the dye shop, she was restricted. She was limited to how much she could make. And so we were trying to fix that. But we fixed it in a completely different way. And we're going to look at that right now. We ended up putting in a little shop, a little dress shop, right next to the other dress shop. And that is right here. Dun, dun, dun. And there is Dana. Dana's moved into the new dress shop because it is an arcology level 5. And because of that, that's a higher level for her. And so we wanted to give it to her. Now we actually do, oh no, oh good. They didn't move. I was afraid they were going to move. Water can move them. So we do have another a person to be a dye shop owner who has wonderful skills, and it's Micah. Micah's actually one of our kids, and she has the ability to do the dye shop. So we're going to, she's graduated with honors from the university, and so we are going to assign her here. She's going to take over this clothing store, and Dana's probably going to help her set up. Lionel is working on the level 3 of this, and then we'll have him work on the level 3 of the restaurant. This is only a level 2 restaurant Messiah has. He's going to start having problems too with people wanting more from his restaurant than he can give. So we'll do something about that. I love this. So we're still using our new shaders, Mellow, that actually gives us a beautiful view of the outside. We had some things happen this morning. For instance, when Ryan was working on this glass shop this morning, this wall disappeared here. And so we needed to put in a temporary wall there. Ryan's still working on this, and it's looking really beautiful. The other thing that happened because of her doing this is that the wall in the Fletchery disappeared. So this entire wall piece went away. I think you can see that it's broken there. And so we actually just glassed it, and I actually love it, the way it looks open with the glass, and it's just really interesting. I noticed that this sort of matched up with the glass shop window there, but that window is going to have equipment in it, and so we're not actually going to be able to have them come through at that particular point. It would have been nice. All sorts of things you think of later, but it's not, it's really fine. But I actually like this. So this is Sebastian. Sebastian doesn't have anyone, and I think we looked and we don't actually, we had either Bear or one other of our kids who could have been, and now we don't have anyone. Well, we actually, Ariana is not in that direction. I would like, especially since they have a 7 in creativity or a 9 in athletics. Those things lead to different kind of work. So we're not gonna use them in jobs like this. So here we are. Here we are. What is it? Oakley,
what can I do for
what's the matter? Why aren't you getting compost? What is wrong? She wants compost. She'll get some from the courier. This is Daxton. Daxton is helping Franklin, and Daxton and Franklin are running the glass industry. I forgot to give someone a place to live. I think I forgot. Let's look here. And let's see. We can't have anyone else live here. So we'll let this go. But let's come over to the other housing that we have near the shopping center, which is through here to this plaza right here. We'll go here and see, because I believe we have a couple people. Right here, Franklin, Oakley, and Sebastian are here. Bear is, this would be closer, but it's fine. Mildred is fine. Jackson is fine where he is. Dana is a little far away. We could have her move. We'll see in just a minute. It's Micah who just started, and she's living at home, which is only giving her, what, 2 blocks difference? Let me see here. Let's come to this one and look. Mildred's here. So Mildred can stay here. And let's look. Dana is farther away, and the new kid on the block is a little bit closer, but not really. That's interesting. So let me see if I can make it a little bit more of a better walk for some people. Franklin, Oakley, and Sebastian are here, and we're going to have Micah be here for right now. The people who are in the apartment that's closer, they actually, right up here, they actually need to be here because they were way far away. Logan, Ryan, Daxton, and we have a full house here, and Sloan are all within, notice Sloan is 51 blocks away. Dana's okay here. Daxton getting the best of all worlds right here. Let me look for Micah for a minute. Micah would be 48 from here. And the current distance is 65. Daxton's 18 from here. Let's assign Micah to here for a minute, and let's have Daxton move into the other housing. Daxton, we're going to move you into the housing over here, and let me see how far away it puts you now. It still might be too far away for him, but we'll see in a minute. if we put him here, yeah, see, he's 70. That is not going to work. And bear, that just isn't going to work. So what I might do here, because I think I can upstairs. Let me see how much room there is. I think these are facing the wrong way. Yeah, they're facing the wrong way for them to be extended. Now Daxton has a really long commute. Let me look at the housing at the other end for Sloan and a couple of the people who are in this apartment here. Let me look and see if Sloan can be at this other end, because she's right here. So how far is it if she went this way? It's way too far. I think it's too far. See, she would have to be in the very first apartment here. And let's see what this looks like. Let's look here. Let's look for Sloan for a minute. Yeah, she would be 66 from here. And right now, Sloan is 51 from where she is. River's 64. Amanda, the blacksmith, would be 49 from here. Wait, is Amanda living here? Hold on, there's no one living here. No. No. Let's look at this. Amanda from here would be 56. But from one of these right here would actually be, she can't live here yet. This is B, I think. No, this is the C apartment that isn't built. But if she was here, let's look at this. This is good for her right here. And who do we have? We have Leroy and Raquel and Calvin. Let's go up for a minute. It's nighttime. I want to see something. There's Raquel sleeping, and Leroy and Calvin are there. So we're going to, for the time being, and this will be interesting, this will be a good experiment. Let's fix this now. Let's get level 5. This is C, so the C gets a level 5 apartment right here. And let's touch down. Let's go to Aquatica, AQAT. And here we are. Let's go to Fundamentals, Residences, Apartment C. And let's push it back. What? Look at that. It's perfect. Excellent. Okay. Apartment C, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so let's look upstairs. Just make sure everything is where it should be, and it is. And yes, okay. So we have that part. So let's come down and let us build this. So we're going to build this, and this is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and then let's X, and let's go here, and here we are. So let's take a pickaxe to this couch here for a second. I'm just going to bring it in a little bit right in front of this blackboard, this huge television that is sitting here. We're going to take this away for right now. And we're going to come up here and look at the bedrooms. And here they are. I'm going to take these away. And this part. And what's their view? Look at this. Cool. Look at this. Look at their view. They have a very, very cool view. And so we're going to give them some different furniture in here. They don't have to worry about people looking in on them. And let's look at our new beds. We have Paladin now. We have Paladin furniture, which is really cool. So let's come here and let's begin beds. So we could use I can't tell what furniture this is right here. I'm looking at light gray. That looks like actual maybe concrete or something that we're using. What is the floor? The floor is light gray. Let's look at the beds again. And that is looking like it's saying these beds are gray. They are. So let's take the purple bed and let's take a blue bed. Actually, let's take a blue bed right here, and let's take a purple bed from the other style. See, there's a simple, and then there is down here. This is all simple. And then down here, there we go. We start having this. So let's see the concrete of this. There's a gray. These are classic beds. Gray classic. And let's do the purple on the classic bed. Let's see what the classic bed looks like. This one right here. Ah, look at that. That is definitely bamboo. Let's see what this looks like. And look at that. That is absolutely spruce. Isn't that spruce? So there's something we can look at. So let's go back to the beds. Let's find the fancies at the bottom down here. And I think I'm going to use the dark oak fancy here. We haven't used like crimson or cherry. We haven't used jungle. We've used the bamboo a lot. I think we haven't used acacia, but we'll probably find out. We've used it a lot. But let's come up here to the acacia. This says redwood. And that is all different color woods there. That absolutely is. So let's go up to the simples. And let's do just acacia. White pane and palm. Yeah, see that? This is fir. I know there's all these different ones. Now the Sika might be nice in the blue. Let's do that. All right, so let's look at the Sika, and it looks like that. And then we'll use these for the main bed. And that's the kids' bed there. Let's take this bed and use it for the other kids as well. So here, I think I have to put stone in here first. Put this one here, put this one on top, and then put this one underneath. And look at it form into a bunk bed doing that. Isn't that freaking cool? Look at that. This is Paladin making that a bunk bed right off the bat. And I love it. I love it. Okay, so we have the beds in here done. We could do stuff with the apartment, but I'm not going to focus right just yet. I'm really trying to get her moved in. And we're talking about Amanda living here. This is very good. So we're going to move Amanda here. Sloan would be farther away, so that's not going to work for her. Daxton is homeless, and that's what we're trying to correct. And Calvin, why don't we move Leroy and Raquel were first. Why don't we move Calvin in here with Amanda? And then we'll move, and this is Leroy and Raquel here. And let's remove from their place. We could just put a chair. That's usually what we do from time to time, is just put a chair here. Let's put a chair. There's no kids. Sofa. So we can put in a light green sofa piece right here, like this. Put it right here. Put that up, and we'll even put the piece in front of it. Stool, pillow. Nope. Handcrafted. Let's go to handcrafted. That's handcrafted. Let's get the line pillow. Let's see if it works. It might be too bright. It is. Let's just go ahead. Mr. Villager. Oi, Mr. Villager. How are you? Welcome. I think I might have to make a slab, a wool slab for that. I think I will. I don't think there's something. Oh, I know what I can look at. Let's look at stools for a second. How am I? I'm good. My Twitch stream got broken in half this morning, which was a strange surprise. But other than that, I am good. Something went wrong, and with the it was Twitch connecting to OBS. That something was strange about it, and so that made for a little adventure. But today, right now, everything is good. And you, Evosi, how is everything? Let's take that and let's use that. Let's put this here and let's put that there. So that is the two of them in this apartment. I'm curious to see what happens now that I've done that. Let's come here. It's raining, it's pouring. And even though I picked those perfect beds, they don't have any kids. So we're going to do the same thing here. Let's do sofa, and let's get the I think that's cyan. Let's get the cyan sofa. And we're going to have to do the same thing of getting the wool and doing that. What you doing? I'm actually repairing, I'm preparing this place for a couple to move in. And so what I'm doing is putting in the beds, but I'm also taking away the kids' beds right now until there are kids. So there aren't any kids. Oops, did I not get it? I might not have. Let's do that again. Oh, I did. There it is. All right. So they don't have kids yet. So as cute as Paladin makes these, we're going to remove them for right now. They're just so adorable. And we're just going to put in this little chair set for the time being. And I'm curious to see what effect it has on their sleeping status. If they will go to sleep or if they're going to stand down beside the table and be all upset. So we can put these away for a second. I need a lamp. Now there was supposed to be some lamps here, some hanging lamps, but I don't see them. And just an idea, turn the children's rooms into some sort of closet. Yeah, for the time being, probably. That would be good. Lamps. That's an excellent idea. Hanging. G-I-N-G. Hanging. No, let's look at ceiling. C-E-I-L. There is some ceiling lamps back. Yahoo! But these are actually macaws. These are not Paladin's lamps. These are actually macaws. I didn't see whether that was blue or green or red. So I'll take one of these, and it happens to be blue. And we're going to hang it right here. I think I can hang it over, here's our problem. Let's hang it right there over top of that. Ta-da! Yay! What do I want to do about that corner piece? Let's make it solid since we're putting that there. Let's pull a solid piece of this and put it right here where that lamp is hanging. Like that. We have solid things over on this side. And so that is a nice lamp. And then here, it's an interesting idea. It is for them to have a closet in that room. We'll remember that it's the kids' room if we need to. They have this little piece right here. Why don't we pull this out? And why don't we go ahead and make this whole area here into closet? And so let's come to wardrobe and look and see if we have anything new. We don't seem to have anything more from Macaw's wardrobes. Let's see, for drawers, D-R-A-W. And we do Mr. Crayfish. And we have these.
I hope it stops raining soon.
I'm looking at something up here. These are new. This is Paladin's furniture here. And Paladin has some fun stuff. But he doesn't have any, they don't have any closets, actually. They actually do not. So we'll stick with these. Let's look. Wow, look at that sun. Isn't that amazing? The sun is setting. And blankets. That blanket looked like it moved. It did move. Oh, and there we go. And there they are. Excellent. 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 Okay, so let's put in closets. This is 1, 2, 3. So we can put in the classic ones that we use. Wardrobe. We're liking the Sika and those colors, which is acacia. So why don't we do stripped acacia? We can do these and these. Let's turn it this way and see which one I like better, these or these. We're not going to put books in here. This is going to actually be the real closet in this room. And if we did it this way, it's going to look like these. Let's take this side here and put this one. We can't put that one right there. There we go. Let's take this down. It's interfering with the closet door. And there we go. So we have closets in here for them. And we actually have a mirror now. And let me see if it will come up. Yes! Dun, 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 dun. Let me see if we can make them. Let's see if we can make these mirrors double. We might not be able to, but we're going to try it for a minute. 1, 2. Yeah, it is. It's a whole mirror. It is. I'm not sure how I feel about it though. It's okay. It'll look fine on a dresser. It'll actually look good on a dresser, but not there. For instance, if we put a dresser in this room, which we will later, I have a person who's homeless and I think I have to go down and get them. And if I want anyone to work tomorrow, I actually need to make sure that they go to work. So we are here. Look at that. That's beautiful. And we can go to here. I don't want to go that way. Let's go up this way and go back through here, and let's see if we can get that one person in an apartment here. I'm hoping that she was actually in this apartment building right here. So we're going to check. And she was not. She was not. So 30, 29, 48. We were supposed to be moving Sloan. Oh, we were supposed to be moving Sloan. And we moved him. I'm going to have to put him somewhere for right now because he doesn't have a house. So we'll put him back here. He's far away, but we'll put him here for right now. There's Oakley. There's 3 people here. And Dax, see, he's 70 from here. He really needs to be in that other building. Franklin's okay at 55, but Dax at 70 is too far So I have got to see if I can move Sloan into that other building. So let's go this way. Through here. And let's run back. I don't think I'm going to be able to, but we'll see. Sloan's right here. Amanda's right here. But we're going to look and see. Amanda was living someplace else, that means, in one of the other apartments. Let's come to here and look at Sloan for a second. Yep. And Sloan is too far away. She's 51 from where she is, and she's going to have to stay there. Man, oh man, the Shevitz. Yeah, because we were hoping that this would solve, this apartment building would solve some of the needs that we have, but it is not solving enough of them. Now there is something that we could do here. See, it's already 5 and everyone here is within the distance that they need to be. If they move someplace else, they're going to be too far away, and yet Dax is supposed to be living here. So let's come up and let's do something experimental. Let's come all the way up to the top and see what it looks like up here. So we have windows looking out on this side. This is the housing side, and on this side right here, see what I'm seeing right here? That. Let's go down to here. That means at this level, there's actually nothing on this side. So let's put a light here for a sec. No, you're not going to put one? Wow. Okay, let's put a light here. Let's move this out of the way right here. This is the building corner right there. But if we do this, we might have to open that hall just a little tiny bit. Maybe not. We'll see in a minute. And let's take this apart away here, because we're going to make this into an apartment right here. So there we are. We're practically on the surface here. I'm just going to close it for just a minute. What can we put here? That's the thing. If we do the if we do the moon setting, look at that. The moon is setting right there. Oh, that's beautiful. They have the most beautiful views here. Let me go out for a second. I'm going to go out through here. This is not a trapdoor. I probably should make it one so that I can use this. But for right now, I'm going to go here. Let me look at this. Let's switch to monster, to mermaid, and let's select, and let's look at the scans, and let's look at the residences that I made. We have a no water tiny right here. This is the no water tiny that we have. And let me see if this no water tiny It is. It says it's a level 5. So see this? We could actually put this on that level. I just have to make sure that it's not going to crash into other things. So let's come back in right here and go down. This would be interesting if this works. We really have to put it pretty close to the top because at the other level, at the other area, there is stuff. So let's see if there's stuff here. So let's X. Let's X. And let's come back and let's do residence, low level tiny, no water. The no water tiny is what we want. No water tiny. Now we know that that is at the back. So all that is the place. Now I'm going to dig it out. I'm going to need a sponge just in case. I need to see to make sure that it is not interfering with buildings downstairs. So that's the building right there. And this is the opening for it right here. So this is how much it would do. And let's go back through here for a minute and see if we see anything else showing up in this area here. I don't see anything so far on the floor. I don't see anything lighting up. And that is the end right here, coming out right here. This is the end. And let's see how far out this is sitting outside of this building. So it's sitting that far over. We need it to sit in the other direction. So let's move this so that it's mostly over here, and we can have the doorway be here like this. I'm concerned about that. Let's raise this up. That is actually a small bookcase thing sitting in the door. So if we did it this way, let's see how much outside it is. So we have this section right here. I'm amazed we're not seeing any water in here, because this is actually glacial, and glacial usually has water pieces, but this one does not, and it is still completely under, with it being right there like that. And whoosh! How did I do that? Oh, because I'm outside the building. So if it was here, we could put the glacier back on that part and it would sit right up against this like this. And right down in there like that. And this would be where it would be. Now it wouldn't have the windows and things. And I don't think there's anything that we really have to worry about with this. There's the window right there. This would allow for an apartment building, an apartment to be on this floor right here. Now, if it's on this floor, I wonder how far down it comes. Could we put a second one in if it turned out that there was no conflict? But that would be curious. Shall we try it? Shall we try it? Let's try it. This is dangerous. This is no water, tiny, level 5. Do you see this person? Why? Is it raining or something? Why he is not at work? Whoa. Did you just see that? He just completely walked out onto the mountain. Let me come here and look where he is. Who is this? This is Micah. I'm gonna have to rescue him. We're gonna have to call him. But before we do, let's do something here. Let us build this for just a second. Constructed. Boom. Here we go. Okay, let's go down very super quickly. We're going to go to the town hall. I have too much stuff on me for a moment. Let me take this. Let's do, I need the sponge. That can go away. That's in the wall. And that's all I need. And let's come here. And we're going to close this. And then we'll run down here and call Micah. Call Micah back into. He's like, look what I found, people. I found a way out. It's beautiful up here. It is. M-I-K-A-H-M-I-C. I see it right there. Micah, recall. Okay, Micah's the dye shop person who is supposed to be learning from Dana. They are probably not working. It must be actually raining. That's when they have the days off. When it rains, we're going to come here, come up the stairs here. Yes, red stairs. And come up to the second floor right here. This is where we are, and look what we've got here. We've got this. So let's X. X. Did you see that? Did you see there was a color underneath there? I wonder if it broke through the ceiling of someplace. Now, let's close this very quickly, very, very quickly. But you're closing this. How are you going to get back in? I'll get in from the other side. That's inside the building, so we do need it to be that, like that. And then ice, baby. Let's go here, and let's put this part. Let's cover all of this up on this side, and let's see. And there it is. So it is completely inside. And who do we have down here? Down here at this level underwater, we have the restaurant. And then we have over in this area here, we have the new dye shop right here. Hi. And then we have right here. See this right here? This is the, it doesn't look damaged. That's the upstairs of the farmer's market right there. farmers. I'm saying farmers. Ooh, that would be an interesting thing to call it, a farmer's market. It's going to be a flower market, essentially. But wouldn't that be interesting to make it a full market like that? That would actually be kind of cool, especially where it is. All right, so here we are again. And if I did not want to do that, if I wanted to use the proper doors, we would come down to here where we are. Let's take these away as often as we see them. What's happening there? I heard them. Did they get stuck? It's almost like, oh, I see. There's actually yep. This is near the smelteries. All the smelteries are there, and I think that's what's happening. All right, so now we can come out here. Let's not have this in my hand, because we still have to make it fit into this community. And the way we're going to do this is we'll come up here. Yep, it's definitely raining, but it's 10 o'clock at night. And if I wanted to, I could probably, here we are. I could probably, let's turn that off. Let's take this part away right here. And let's begin with this. So we need a wall here on the inside, because the building actually ends right here. This is the end of the building. I don't need this piece. And let me see how you're doing. Let me take these down for just a second so I can actually make a real door right here. So this is going to be white. Right in this part. And let's put the door right there. Is that going to be a problem with that piece? It might be. Might make it hard for them. Let me see what I've got here. I've got this. And is this above ground? Oh, it's just that. All right, so since it's that, let's take this off on this level right here. We're just going to make this whole thing white. Right in this part. I know, it's pretty. The glacier is definitely pretty. It'd make beautiful walls, wouldn't it? It would. But everyone would know it was ice. And freezing cold. And so we'll do this. Da, 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 da. Okay, so this is a new place right here. Let's put in this block for the floor. This is the bedroom here. We haven't seen this in a while. We're not going to be able to have these. We could put in lights and then put pieces there, and that might be interesting in both of these locations. Why don't we do that? We can put in lights, and then we can put in where's the plank? This is birch plank right here. Let's take this. I don't need these for a second. This is calcite. Let's put this away. Let's put this away. Let's leave that for a second. And let's get an architect's cutter right here. And let's get, we could do a white ceiling and just have the single white wall right here but then the rest of the walls be something else. We're not going to have this. So what windows are they going to have? Is there? No. Look at that. So there isn't any. So in the places before, when they didn't have windows, we did put an aquarium in here. We could do that again with this. And I think I might like that. Let's get slab and let's get lights. And let's get white. So let's come here. Let's get the white concrete. Let's get halves. Let's get one of these. And I think we're good. And let's take lights. Oops, forgot the lights. Forgot the light. I think I'm going to put these in. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. I don't know that I want that in the other part of this. This is actually the bedroom, so I don't think I want that. If I did anything, we're just going to put in the white up top here, and we could put something else in, but for right now we're going to change out all of this. And I guess there's a way, and I know there's a way, and oh, this would be an interesting thing to try, but there is a way to do it all at once using the scan tool. Like I could change all the materials all at once. I like the idea of that, and it's very fun sometimes, but sometimes I actually need to slow down. Actually just want to Minecraft. That's what I want to do. I want to Minecraft. And so that's why I'm not necessarily using the scan tool, which I know I can use to do those pieces. Is this slab? It is on top of what? Let me see what that is. That's a full block. Okay, so we've got full block. Let's bring the wall ceiling down to here, and then we'll see what color we want to make the walls. And yeah, there's all sorts of things that make it faster. Faster's not always better, as I have come to understand from some of the little mistakes that I have in this place. So I like what I'm doing, and sometimes I just need time to think about it. And look what we've got. Okay, so we've got wood on this floor. What's the color? Aha, it has this wood on it. So this is actually one of these apartments as well. And what is this here? That is full block. And so do I have Sakura stripped? Say Kura. And let's come, where's the wood? Let's do the A for a second. I didn't start with the wood. It figures you don't want the wood. I think that's what it figures. Okay. So where the wood is, we're putting in this as our flooring. Nope, it needs to go that way. Yep. Nope. It needs to go this way. And this is good. Let's put this part in right here, and we'll continue thinking about what we'll do with the rest. We can do the white. What you doing? Do you want to move in here? Oh, hi Logan. No, that's not Micah. That's Logan actually. Just looking and going, what's happening here? Because it's 6:50 in the morning, and now we absolutely have monsoon. This is a second day of rain that we're having, and they're having the weekend off. They're actually having a full holiday. Hi! And Sloane's looking. Sloane's like, this is going to be nice. I want one of these. You do? You want one of these? Is that what you're saying? This is going to be cool. We haven't even done the separations yet or things. We're going to take the beds out. We know where the beds belong. And we'll put this here, this here. This is Mixasa and Matlom's level 1 or level 2. It's got 2 beds, so it's a level 2 residence, one of the underwater base residences. And I loved the level 2 so much that I wanted to hold on to it. I just wanted to keep it. And let's look here. I'm going to look at beds right away, actually. And we're going to come, we might need to do handcrafted by itself, just to make sure, just to see, because I think I'm definitely going to use the handcrafted beds here. And we've got that beautiful color on the floor, so we could use a fancy dark oak. Why don't we do that? Let's use the fancy dark oak. There we go. That's very pretty. And that'll be nice. And then we just have to we've been putting the kitchen in this area. We could have the ice. I think we'll put curtains there, like there's actually something behind it. So curtains, it's curtains, which is glass. We'll use, I'm going to end up using this so much. I'm going to end up using this so much, but we're going to put this in. I have to be careful of the hot block right here. So put this in with that behind it is going to look like that. And the floor, if we wanted, the floors in here are white, so we'll do the white down here as well on the floor, on the other side of this and this. Boink. I see that. There we go. And under here, we're just going to take that out right now. We'll leave those for the time being. And we'll put this in. There is stone behind here. So we'll fix that part. And now we are going to have to do something because we have taken out all of the furniture in here. There we go. Let's take these away so that we can get that. So here is the carpet in this room. I think I'm going to make it actually a carpet and have it be run from this end of the room right here to here. So this part here is going to be white, and why don't we put in calcite? I'm actually going to use the calcite here to make it look like a floor. I need you. I don't need you. So this is calcite. Let's put calcite in, and we could actually just go ahead and make the whole floor calcite. See, this is why I don't do it. This is why I don't use the scan tool, because things like this happen where it's like, I think I want to change and use this. And yeah, I'm sure I could do it just as easily, but this is fun. All right, and you right here. Do I want you to go all the way over to here? I think I do. I think because we now are doing it this way, we can have this come full across. Is that right? Yes, it is. And there we have it. Okay, so this is going to be our table. And now all I need is to figure out what color the room is going to be because of that. And I think maybe we're out. Let's take these and put these back here for a minute. Put that there. Let's leave this here. Let's put this up here because it's a half, and they have to be made, which is why I'm doing that. And we can let the rest for right this minute go away and think about what would look good with this. Let's look at some grays. AY. Light gray terracotta might actually work, or even the gray terracotta or concrete, and we can look at both of those. Let's see what else is gray and see if there's something. That was it. We just saw it. The end. That's it. Concrete powders and concretes and that. Now the gray wood is in Minecraft for 21.4, so we don't have that yet. It would be fun. It would be fun to have, but we don't have it yet. Let's see, do I want them to open the door? Hello? Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so gray. Let's go on this side so we can see it in the light. That would be that color. That's looking very terracotta-y, isn't it? It definitely is. And not looking gray. That's the problem with terracotta in Chroma Hills. It does not look gray. Let's do the dark gray, and let's have it be dark. Gray, concrete, CRE, this gray, rather than these, and let's have the whole thing be this dark. Let's get from here these concrete panels and bring them down. And so what we're talking about is this color. Is there one there? There should be one there. Nope, that's a panel. These are panel pieces. Let's put these two right here. Let's put the gray here. just put this in first, and then we'll decide what we do with the kitchen area. This is the kitchen right here, and we'll decide what we want to do about it. We might push that back a little bit to give us a little bit more room and flexibility, but that is looking pretty good. 1, 2, let's do this. And we're going to lose the picture. When I say lose, I do mean lose the picture. I think when I put it back, sure enough, it's randomized when you put it back if you take it from a place it's already been. Which is fun. Okay. And this side here, that's just pretty. I'm just actually kind of amazed that we didn't get any, there is a piece there, that we didn't actually get any water sources from this. Shall we put something here? I want lights that can be turned off and on in this area. And so for right this second, right this minute, let's put this right here so I can see this. Listen to the music. My favorite piece of music is playing right now. My favorite part of this piece, the symphony of drone hands. I love this piece of music. This is what we do. Can we see that on the outside? Yes, we can. Let's take that and let's get that one also. Gives us that. 1, 2 on that side, but not on this side. Let's do it this way. I'm making it more symmetrical, I know. So I need to put closets and things in, and then we'll see what happens. Now here's an interesting thing. This is the bedroom right here. What would we like to do in this part? Right here. There we go. So there needs to be something back here. Do we want a different color, like a lighter gray? This gray begins to look brown with in some instances, and the concrete light gray is going to look different. I don't think the red's gonna work. I don't have like Fluffy. Remember Fluffy? I do! Oh, Fluffy is Silent Gems. Excellent. Let's look at this brown and this gray, and let's see which one goes better. Does it look better with brown? That's interesting, isn't it? It's so interesting. I don't really want to use it here. I think I'm going to continue this in this color and use furniture and stuff to make this better. Now I'm just going to close that part, and that right there, we could do half slab behind for the books. And of course I made that half slab go away. don't think I have one on me. I don't. And let's come here and let's do this, and there we go. So let's take that up. Nice. I'm good with that. I like that there. So see this part right here? Do we want to actually have closets on either side of this? Which means filling out this right here. Let's take that. Oh, bonk. That's wrong. I see it. This here and this here. Okay, so at both ends of the room is that. This is pretty. This is pretty. Let's put closets in. Let's hold on to these because these have to be made. We'll put them there. Let's get the rest of this for right now. All of this is in the room, and we can just hold on to those for a second. Let's put this up, and let's look at closets, wardrobes. With this one, we're using dark. We're going to use the bookcases. Dark oak bookcases, and there they are. Let's use the stripped dark oak and put it in here. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, that's what we want. Oh, the other way. And that gives us that. Wow, that's interesting. That's very curious. I hadn't expected that. That is most interesting. Okay, so we can put dresser, we can put things, but what do we do about the fact that you walk in and this is essentially a loft? We have always put a wall right here. We've always put a wall here to protect the bedroom. And in this case, the wall would actually be this color right here. See if I can get it like that. So they can walk around like this. And this comes to here, and that gives them some privacy. And where are we putting the lights and where are they going to have lights that can turn off and on? In this area. Let's see what happens if we do light lamps. Let's see, the paper lamps would be here like this. These can turn off and on. Let's look at the brown. Let's look at the dark gray. Let's see what would happen if we took these and put them like that. I don't like it. I might like that better. Let me see what they look like when they're off. They look like that. That's not the same color as the floor, although it doesn't clash. It isn't the same color as the floor or as that. Lamps, one more time. Lampy. Ceiling. Let's try the ceiling. See T-E-I-L. Let's do the red and the brown from this and see what we get. Now that we have these, it just doesn't look like something that I want. See that like that? I wish the little lights would go out, but they don't. The little candles don't go out. None of that goes out. So how do I suggest with all these books that they're reading in bed? I'd have to bring, I think I'd maybe have to bring this part here. And put something right here for them. And if we're going to do that, we might as well make it drawers or dressers, but maybe not. Let's look at lamps in those locations for a minute and see what I want to do. Hi. I know I've gotten involved here. I definitely have. Ooh, dark. We need dark wood. These are Paladins, and we should be able to get some dark. What happened to the dark? Here's jungle. Here's that. Isn't that interesting? I kind of like some of this. Ah, that's what we want. That right there, or let's look just a little bit more, or that. There's an interesting, those two are interesting. So that would be there and there. And when they come on, oh my gosh, that works for me. That is very nice and subdued. We don't have to have them on all the time. And there's a portion of the closets, and then we'll put the other closets right here. And that means putting behind these closets this. This is the cool thing about caves. It's the cool thing about making cave homes, is that you pretty much can do what you want with the walls. You're not restricted. And I've always loved caves for that reason. We're using dark oak. No. Wardrobes, ARDR. And let's put in full closet on one side. And maybe dresser over here. Why don't we put the dresser over here and the closet on this side? And closet on this side, let's do the full wardrobe closet, the RDRO, which is this one. Dark oak wardrobe. Right here, it's a piece of furniture. And we can have it sit right there like that. And over here, let's put dresser, because we now have a mirror. Dresser, the drawers, R-A-W. Yes. We've got some kitchen stuff coming up from Paladin. Paladin has a whole bunch of kitchen things coming up that weren't there before, and we've got those, but we're going for this. We're going for that beautiful dark oak right there with the two drawers right here. And I think this is exactly the one that we want. Exactly. And there we have it. And then let's find those mirrors again. And we're definitely using the dark one this time. We don't need these. Let's put in this, and it looks like that. So there's a mirror at the end. Wow. Everyone's gonna get jealous. They're gonna go, wait, what? You mean I could have had this? They actually are. We don't have a light here. I don't know that I care just yet. We can put the actual books. We're making this a place where people read. That's most curious. Book. Let's do books again. And this time from the dark oak, let's take the full bookshelf, this one right here, and let's turn it this way. Wonky. I touched that, and there's one there, and there, like that. Nah, I think it's gonna have to be like this. So we'll put that right there. All right, yes, I know, I'm making it very, 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 what would you call it? Symmetrical. That's what you would call it. You'd call it symmetrical. But I'm liking it. And I'm just having fun. I'm gonna spend the whole time in this apartment here. And who is this supposed to be for? Who didn't have a house? Who is living far, far away? Who's going to get this? This is an interesting thing because this is a big house. Micah's a kid. We've got some people who are here who this house is close for them. We could give it to Messiah, but Messiah has been living with his sister, and that would be a thing. Does he want to live here? He's a chef. This would be a good house for him. This doesn't solve the problem of Maria. It doesn't solve the problem of Micah. No, Daxton. Look at Daxton can't be here. That's interesting. Look at these people being closer. Oh, yes, because of where I am. That's true. I want to put a couple in. I want to put a couple in, and I don't have the rest of it done yet. They don't have a kitchen. Should I at least get them a sink and a kitchen and some things like that? Should I at least? Let's see. Let's put this back. Let's take this down. Let's take this down. Why do I have these banners? Oh, I know why. Let's put these down. I made those. This goes back to the warehouse, and I'm just making sure of stuff that I'm looking at. Okay, so let's come here and let's put all of this back. Let's get a sink. Let's get a stove and a sink. Look at these colors. Look at this. Could you imagine having that as your sink? Look at that sink. That is very curious. Sinks. So we have cooking for blockheads. We have Paladin. And we have Mr. Crayfish. And Mr. Crayfish has the white. This matches the walls right there. We don't have granites. There's something about Paladin's granite that is different from the original granite. This is going to be a thing that's going to start happening with Chroma Hills, where I might lose Chroma Hills for this reason. Dark concrete sink. Let's see which one I like better. Let's take these corners back and let's put stuff there, and then no let's put that in, and ooh, yeah, no, we're just gonna take that away. I'll have to fix it on the outside. And then we need the floor, and we'll fix that part on the outside. Let's give them either this sink. I do like that. This is the other choice of the sink. I like this. We're gonna go with Paladin's new sink. Let's see if we have some stoves. What did you miss? You missed these. Let's turn on the light here so that Mr. Villager can see it. This is the new apartment that is in this building. I'm going to put a couch here facing this way, and we can have a painting in the middle of this. INT, we need a 2, a 1x2, a 2x1. Yeah, we're gonna do 2x1. No, I'm not gonna want that. So beach, I want this. The Wanderer, probably. Let's look and see if it's the one I think. Can I? What are you saying? Oh, I don't have it in the right location. Shoot. I'm gonna have to do the wall differently so that I can put the picture on this side. So let's take this. Let's take this up. And I need to put the wall here. See where that is right there? I need to put it right there. Oops. Right in the middle. Right like that. Domum, good for you. And let's give us some room. There's room in the bedroom. They have plenty of room to walk around. And I could bring it out one more and include that, but I think not. And now I should be able to do this. Did I not do it in the right place? Since when have you not been able to put? Let's see if I can put it on this side. What has happened? Oh, my fault. My fault. Okay. It's not 1 and 2. It's 2 and 1. Painting. The Red Queen from Alice in Wonderland would like it. I think you are right. So this is 2 and 1, and what I need is 1 and 2. I think I need 1 and 2. Let's try 1 and 2. No, 1 and 1, 1 and 2. Wasteland. Isn't that what I just had? Isn't that what I just had? Hold on. Yes, it is. Okay. So this is 1 and 2. I need 2 and 1. Sure. Paint. 2 and 1. So this is what I need. 2 and 1, 2 and 1, 2 and 1. Warped forest. Bridge. Swampland. Igloo. Island. Lighthouse. Mountains. This is 1. Pool. Sakura. Seaside. Let's see these for a second. There we go. That is nice. Do I want to see just one more for a minute? I don't want a painting. I actually want a TV. I kind of like that. I think I'm going to use that one. And we've got these things right here. And so there's a sink. I need a stove. And then we'll be good. We'll be good. Oh, because of the way the carpet looks, because of the carpeting, because they have this big carpet here, which isn't going to be in the doorway here. Let's get this to change, and let's put the door back. And the door opens from this side, right here, and there we go. Hello? Or should I do it the other way? Let's see what happens if I do it this way. Hello? Let's do it from that way. Alright. I just need a stove. Let's see if we have some more. Paladin has added a stovetop. Fascinating. An iron stove, and then Paladin's gray stove. Let's look at the stovetop for a minute. And let's see what it looks like. If we put it here, I just want to see what it looks like. Can you put it on top? Does it have to be... Oh! Does that actually go on top of the stove? Hold on. Let's see. No, that part is... Wait, that looks like cooking for blockheads, practically. That's kind of neat. What can I do here to make light? Cabinetry with lights underneath. Simply light. I missed it. There it is. Okay. That is so interesting. I've really sort of spent the entire day doing this. Ooh, pretty! These are bottom edge lights, and we have them in different colors. There's a gray. Let's see what it looks like if we put gray on the bottom. That wants to be on the bottom right there like that. That's interesting, isn't it? That does definitely light it up. It's really subtle. Stove. Fridge. And let's look at Paladin's fridge, F-R-I-D-G, and sure enough, we have Mr. Crayfish, and Paladin has the refrigerator like X-Line had, where you can do it like that. Oh, did you see that? It does open for a quick bit right there. That is fascinating. And then we need counters, and we're just going to have to use Paladins because this is stunning. Let's put in gray. Isn't it funny that the gray in my hotbar, the gray looks gray, but in this room it is completely like this beautiful brown kind of color, which is very odd. Paladin for counters, and let's look. We don't have any. There we go. There we go. Dark concrete. Let's look at the counters like this. Let's see if this is the wrong. Oh, it's a perfect match. It's a perfect match. And I need the floor and the wall here to be the correct color. Because look what this counter, look what that counter did right there like that. And let's take this. Look at that. It's actually quite nice. There's just one problem. Let's say that the cabinets are the push kind of cabinet where you tap it and then it opens like that. I think that's the only way that I'm going to be able to live with that, is if it's that kind of cabinet. So why don't we say it is? And let's see if we can find anything to match in a cabinet from Paladin. And here we go. Down here, these are basalt. This is tough, and here's the concrete. Here's concrete, concrete. Oh, that's what that stove is supposed to go on the counter. Concrete, concrete, big concrete. I think I'm going to use these and the filler. So right in here we need a filler right there and a filler right here. Now if I have a problem with that, we'll fill in the black. Right here we can put these big ones right where this is. Just go ahead and put that in on both sides right there, like that. And then let's take this part out. Let's fix this. Let's get this and go 1, 2, 3, and then we can put in these like this, or we can put in these right up there like that and have it look like that. We actually have room to put in these ones, so why don't we put those in right there. I think I should move this back on both sides, move this back in, and just have those big ones be here like this over that part, and here like that, and then have, wait, and then have the corner fill. Yeah. Bum 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 bum. Great concrete. 1, 2, right here where this is. 3, 4. Put this in for a second. Almost done. Yeah, almost done. What just happened there? There we go. And let's put this one right here. Okay, it is almost done. And then we can go ahead and put this all the way over on that part, and it looks like that. And if we wanted over here, we could put in a set like this and put the other big one. Can I make it go this way? Oh! No, I can't turn it. Grrr. All right, well, we're not gonna have that then. We'll just have that one, and we'll put these back. I can't turn the handles around. Look at this. Now we haven't done carpet in a while. Do we have anything different? Anything new? Anything? These kind of look good. These leaves actually are kind of interesting. This one's red. See what they look like when they're on the floor? They actually look like a patterned rug when they're on the floor like that. Like there's some kind of patterned rug there. You could have it just be like that. Right where the sink is, just have it be like that. I think I like that. And then we don't have any tables. We don't have anything on this side. Let's leave it for right now and see. Should I put some chairs? Okay, I'll do chairs. Let's do chairs for a second. Around the table. And you know which one I'm going for, because I like these the best. Around the hut block, I actually like these chairs the best. Around the hut block, so we're going to put those there. We'll put the other chair here. I know they have to move it in order to get into the closet, but that's okay for right now. I don't have any place I really want it to be, and I want it to be close, so it's like, here, pull up a chair, and we'll go, okay. And there we have that sofa, right quick, and I know that wall is white. Sofa. And I don't have anything there right now. And we'll just have to go with it. We can try brown. We can try black. We can try black. We can try gray. Let's see what the brown looks like on this floor. Because there are other things that are brown in here, that actually works as it, doesn't it? Should I bring it back one more? Put it right here like that. And then have a little, you know what we're gonna do? Let's get a stool. Let's get one of the tiny stools here in brown. We'll use that. And then let's get from the top one of the other stools to use as a little tiny table, and it's the spruce one I think that we want to do. And so we can put the spruce one right here like this, and we can put this stool right there. Dun, 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 dun. So who's gonna live here? That is a good question. I need to have, yeah, see, I need to have the kid, Micah, live in this building. So let's go down here and let's get Micah to live here. So Logan is here, Ryan is here. That's a nice couple, Logan and Ryan. I think that would be a nice couple. It's Daxton who doesn't have a place. Let's move, see he's 70. He's the one that we're trying to get in here. Let's move Logan the stone smelter and Ryan the builder up into that apartment, and we're gonna put Daxton in this apartment. So there's room in the apartment. And up here in this apartment, we're going to put the two that are now homeless. up there. And then this is going to be so interesting. So there it is right there. There is the new apartment. And right here, let's come here and we're going to have Ryan and Logan move in. So why am I doing this? Actually putting them in couples again. It's an experiment to see if I get some kids matching these couples, or if the kids are still going to be random to whatever couples they want to pick. And that's actually what I'm looking at right now in regards to doing this. It is 19, and look at this. Look at the two of them coming and going to bed. Excellent. Excellent. There is a toaster. Let's look at the stove a minute. I want to see the stove top, if it was supposed to go on the top of this. It is, but do I care? Nah, we'll just go ahead and use the oven. I do want a toaster. And we've got another toaster. Paladin has a toaster, but we're going to use cooking for blockheads. Whoops. Because this one, if I put it right, actually there. See, they can actually push this down, etc., etc. I think I have to have bread or something. I thought it worked. Maybe it was, as usual, X-Line or Fantasies toaster that worked, but we'll see. And we're not going to put anything, we're just going to leave it pretty spotless for right now. Could put that there. We could put dishes. Handcrafted is now the only one that has any semblance of a dish. And they have, we could use this set, this white set, and we could put a dish there and another cup on that counter as well. So we'll just do another white cup there, just to, because what just happened there? Look at that, you can put stuff on the plate. I did not know that. I didn't know that. That is freaky. Okay, put this down first, and then put this here. And then bread, muffin. Ooh, is this going to look like something? Isn't that interesting? Let's see what this looks like. It might not look like anything. It does look like something. It's too big. Let's look at muffin. I think that's not going to look like what I want it to. Let's look at the bread. Let's just look at bread for a second and see what it looks like if we put it on that plate. Put that there. And I can't get it to turn around. So it's not facing the right way. So this is going to be a problem. Cookie. Meat. Pizza. Let's try the pizza. And let's see what happens if we put it on here. That looks like something is actually on that plate, like a pizza, and I'm good with that. Oh my gosh, we have spent, what? We've spent 2 hours We've spent 2 hours working on this place just to get Daxton into this apartment building, which we did. Yay! Now, is there something here? Can they fall? They cannot because the stairs are there. So they can't. Dana is there. And let's come down, and this is the main hallway here. And after this glass shop is finished, we'll look at the yes, Ryan's working on this. Ryan's actually working on this. So after this is done, then we'll look at repairing these areas here and seeing if we can put the glass back outside of the wall. And if we can't, we'll just go ahead and do panels right here. Do I have any? Let's see if I have the other glass panels. I do not, so I would have to make some, but put them in this area. This is water behind here, and that's the problem. So to do that, I just like the way this looks so far, so that's why I'm not really doing anything there. We can definitely put, ooh, copper. We can definitely put those panel pieces in. So let's come here, and then we'll look at some of the other stuff that we had to fix, including the new, what am I getting? Glass. The brand new dye shop that we have. Now this is going to be difficult, I think, because that's water. But we definitely need these panels, and that takes care of that. Let's see if I can do this. No, I can't. Oh, I know. No, I can't. Okay. So we're just going to have the water come in for a minute. I'm going to be really fast about doing this because I don't want the druids to come out. And there's that. We don't need this. And then let's remove this part. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, so we don't really have a lot of activity here except druids. And that's the thing. We do have to worry about them. And there we have it. That's better. And if we do this, we don't have to worry about it ever again. We don't have to put something back if we go ahead and make this wall part thickerer. Let's get white. Don't take it all. Let's get the gray, light gray. Let's see if that's it. That is light gray. So we'll put light gray right here and white right there. We can't do anything about that part. That'll just have to be, we would have to do like, what do you call it, stair piece or something. I don't want to do that. So that takes care of that for now. When this is completed, we'll decide if we want to put that on the outside. But right now I don't want to. And I'm actually liking that fine. I wish I could put something here. Look at this. Wouldn't that be nice? And I never did fix this.
Off to bed I go.
Off to bed? It's 6 o'clock. This is what happens. It's not raining. And they are coming out of their apartments. And going to go, and there they go. They're going to go to work, and there she goes. That looked like she was gonna fall, didn't it? Probably. Should it be white? Yeah, we're gonna make it white. We're just gonna make this white. I didn't do it in the others, but we are gonna do it here because I'm keeping the sakura as carpeting. I'm keeping it like that's the way the this is carpeted. The stairs are carpeted. So are the insides of the apartment. And I like the idea. Voinky. And there's that. Almost done. And there's that part. Let's come down farther so that we can get the whole thing right here. Make sure we've got it, and that is it. Dun, 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 dun. How do you still have that door? How do you still have one of those doors right there? So this door is here, open up. When they come in, no, I want to do it so that it opens this way. So when they're inside, they open it that way. That's how I want it. Okay. And the last of this is always what happens. I get distracted. So let's go through for just a second. We have Daxton now being much closer to where he works. He's a glass blower. He's only 18 blocks. Micah is. And Sloan, that is the closest we can get Sloan to anywhere. And she's like, I don't mind. I want to walk. Attention! Attention! I've got something. What do I have? I have something. Let me see what it is. Let's go to Discord and see what we have. Here we go. And we come up here and what does it say? Me and the bros creating the rules for your new Minecraft server. Excellent. Oh, that's good. You're going to have. Oh, that's wonderful. When you realized you used the wrong personality on someone. I like that. Well, it could be, you could have chosen a Hamilton, a picture from the musical Hamilton, and that might have worked. That might have worked. Okay, Daxton, Micah, Dana, and Sloan, and then Ryan and Logan are upstairs, and we have everybody pretty much living in the best places for each other. And this is good. And Amanda living on the other side. See, this is too far away for her too. So we'll do this. Now, I didn't change these floors on these things. I didn't change the ceiling yet, because in order to change the ceiling, it's going to bring the ceiling all the way down to here on these. And I wasn't sure how I felt about that, but there's no question. We'll have to use one of the smaller lamps here, but we're just going to go ahead and cover the carpeting upstairs with ceiling tiles. suspended ceiling tiles. This is how it happens. This is how you get those apartments with the ceiling tiles suspended. By the way, just for curiosity, did you actually see the last video? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. I have wanted to talk to you about that. And I don't agree. And I don't agree with what the guy was putting forth about villagers. I absolutely do not agree with that. Where he was saying they were living in utopia. And he wasn't saying that they were living in utopia before the players came. He's saying they were living in utopia because of the players. And that is so not right. That is so wrong. And so, yeah. So that was one of the things that I had wanted to say to you. And you're absolutely right. No, I don't agree. I don't agree with his view at all. And I don't call those places that players make having a job. Not unless they actually have really cool houses attached to them, which they don't usually. And so, yeah. You totally agree? Not exactly utopia. Yeah, without a doubt. Before anyone interferes with villagers, they're really quite happy in sort of an holistic collective. That they make food, they have people, they live together, they come together. He said that this videographer said that players give them rules that they're living haphazardly. And it's like, no, they're not. They meet at the bell every night to discuss what goes on in the village. They're not living without some kind of leadership. They are themselves living together and making their own laws and things. And that's the whole point of the bell. That's the whole point of them meeting every evening. God, could you imagine if we had something like that? I mean, if you had something in your neighborhood where a group of people who are all living in the same vicinity came together every night and talked and maybe even ate or something, but had some kind of meeting, and just to know that everything is going okay in the community. I think that would be pretty amazing. I really do. I'm not going to be able to have this first set of stairs have carpet on it. This first set of stairs is going to have to match the hallway a little bit more. So we're going to put this here. I just think they're going to get too dirty. That's what I think. So we'll do this. And we'll put this here. There's that. This one's going to be a problem. And I don't think there's anything that I can do to get this in the right place. Ah, there we go. Okay, that worked. Nope. Yes. Here we go again. Let's go from this side right here. Let's see if I can, let's move that for a second so I can put that there. And then take that away and put that in. So the first set of stairs are just going to be this. And then the carpet begins on the second floor. and we'll have it be like that. But the stairs are carpeted, and we'll do. I'm glad that you're glad that I actually understand. Let's say at the middle of the afternoon. Sometimes you hate these reunions. I completely understand, and I've always villagers is the reason that I play Minecolonies. In the beginning, hi, are you coming home? Are you guys just getting home? Where were you? They were out partying. They actually were out partying. That is so fascinating. In the beginning, the things that I'm doing with these apartments and living quarters and stuff, I did with village housing. I used to do village housing like this, where I just loved it. I loved making the houses for them, and it was really fun. And so, yeah. You think they are pretty helpful for keeping the community management? Yeah. She was holding on the builder's shoulder. Oh, you saw that. That's what it looked like, didn't it? I think so. I think they had some fun at the tavern. So let's look at, let me see. This is Saturday. I'm going to go through for a minute and look at some of the stuff that we've done this week. Let me put some things away because we did a bunch of big things. We can put this away. I don't need this. This is panel. Nah. Did I get rid of the bar? I might have. I actually don't need these. These are easy to get. I need to give this stuff back to them. This food and stuff. And anything else? I don't see. Don't pilot mine carts. I like to think of the mine carts as driverless vehicles that they drive themselves, that when a person gets in, because they're on rail, they can only go in one direction or the other. And so when a person gets in, they push the button, it goes, and when they push the button to stop and get out, and then they get out. And that's kind of the way wait, what was that? What is all this stuff? Look at all this stuff here. Let's put these away. What are you doing here? And let's take this down here. And so that's kind of the way I think about mine carts in Minecolonies, that they're like that. All right. Ryan is working on this glass shop. This is the industrial glass shop. This is where the glass is being made. There's a visitor, and she's working on this right now. This is Logan. This is Logan's shop. He's the stone smelter. This is a level 3. You recently have been training quite a lot about masonry, almost ending up like your father. Oh, cool. That's something to know. I think that's a pretty cool thing. Sloan, right here. It doesn't mean that you're going to end up like him, but to have that knowledge is really important right now. It may not seem like it, but it is utterly important to know how to build things and to make things with your hands. So yeah, that's pretty cool. This is the ore smeltery, Sloan. This is Amanda's shop right here. Amanda's a level 3 blacksmith. She's the only blacksmith. And over here, going down this hallway, we have our sifter, and I think the sifter, I'm not going to remember his name. Calvin. Calvin is our sifter, and this is a level 3 if I'm not mistaken. Yes. And look at these windows. Look at this view that he has out of these windows. It's really gorgeous that he can get up in those. And then this is Raquel. Raquel is the crusher. She runs the crushing plant, and she is a goth girl. She loves this dark and loves working with stone. And so she's there. This is the carpentry shop. This is Leroy's carpentry shop, and we're looking at the outside of it through the hallway. And here is the entrance. And what we did was we put a airlock here so that little submarines can pull up and make deliveries of wood, or he can go out when the big subs come and deliver logs. We might put a little place for him to have a suit, a diving suit, for him going out when the log people come. Every once in a while, he does have to go out and check those machines that are having the wood come in, and he is processing the wood. You can see him slicing up this log right here, and that is Leroy, which is interesting because Leroy started out as something else. Oh, the cook. Yes, he started out as the cook before Paloma, and but at the time he wanted to be more integral in food, but he wanted to do something more, and he decided he wanted to use his carpentry skills. This is Mauricio's restaurant. Mauricio has a level 5 urban birch restaurant right here. Lo-Fi. Hi, Lo-Fi. Thank you. Thank you for popping in and saying hi. How are you? I saw that you were playing. It said you were playing on Discord, playing something. Were you playing? And what we're looking at here is the mega arboretum, where we grow trees. And we have 2 tree farmers. We have Isaac, and Isaac is right here. And we have a new tree farmer, and her name is Miranda. And Miranda and Isaac have the 3 farms together. And we'll go here. These are apartments for the makers in this area. So Isaac and Miranda live in this area right here. And down this hall, we have the makers who, like the sifter and the crusher and Leroy, all live in this area. And I think this is not a house yet. This isn't. And this is the level 5 right here, but no one's living. That's the one that belongs to the building. This is the one we worked on earlier, and this is I think Leroy, yes, and Raquel. Leroy and Raquel are here, and this is their little apartment, and look at their view. Leroy can see his airlock for his carpentry shop, and this is their downstairs. And then upstairs They have this. This was the first time Art trading out. Hi. There he goes. Or trading out the gray that is in these apartment buildings and putting in a completely different color, and we've made it really bright over here, but it turned out okay. Remember the mirrors? We've got mirrors now. Remember, I wanted mirrors, and Paladin has given us mirrors. Yay! So we're going to put the mirrors right here. I think I'm just going to put one. I'd like to be able to put the there, but maybe I'll have to take it down and just have the mirror be there like that. Yeah, let's just do that for right now. And you had a server meeting and you had debates and people running for city planner, and you found a thing. I just received it. Let's see what it is. Let's come here. Kuchisabishi. Kuchisabishi. When you're not hungry, but you eat because your mouth is lonely. That is interesting. That's interesting. That's a good description. That's a good description, Mr. Villager, of what happens to people. So we took out the kids' bed and we put in, this is their king size bed in here. We put in a little couch to remind us that that's where the bed is going to be. This is the kids' room right here, if they ever have one. If they don't, well, look what they've got. They've got a little reading room right there, and that'll be perfect. And then down here, we rearranged a little just so that they could enjoy this beautiful view. They love sitting here and listening to music. I will. I definitely will. He'll like that. He'll actually like that. And then let's come here, and we've got our little table and chair around the hut block, and the kitchen right in the doorway, which is fine. Someone lives here. And this apartment, Calvin and Amanda live here, but we haven't worked on it yet. So we need to give them some more furniture. They have a couch. We could give them chairs. They have a lamp. Let's come up here. This is one of the better apartments. Oh, this is the one. This is where we started, Mr. Villager, where you said to make the kids' room a closet. And so that's what we did for them. And we've got a little chair set there. And then in the master, this is what it looks like so far. I've got to do something just to put in some things in this area. It's because yes, that is a wonderful thing to be able to say. It definitely is. I want to make this area up here a little semi-living room, or put a desk there. And maybe I will. Maybe we'll make that an office and just have the living room here. Look at the view. Wow. This is the view from their house. That is pretty amazing. So yes, Calvin and Amanda are here, and there should be a mat at the door so that I know that someone actually lives here. So let me do this for a second and put that right there. There we go. Okay, because we have a ton of these. And let's go back on this hall. And let's come here. And you like doing that, Lo-Fi, right? You like running your server and doing things. This is Leroy right here. And we saw Amanda. We saw Amanda's apartment, and there she is. We saw where Isaac and Miranda are. This is River right here, and River is upgrading the warehouse. So she is very busy. These are the rest of Isaac and Miranda's arboretums over here. These arboretums have trees. Notice how quickly they're growing. And then this is one of the Druid stations. This Druid station is where I use the bed. And let's see here. These couches, you just got Millionaire Memories. It's so nostalgic. It was basically a modern couch. It was just a stair. Oh, yes. Yes, they used to do that. Yeah. Fortunately, they can't be found anymore. They just, once they updated the Byzantine culture. It's a little town. It's a fun group. Excellent, Lo-Fi. That's really cool. And it's cool that you found people that you want to be with. This is Nancy right here. Nancy is our stonemason. Her brother is working at the other end of this hall, and he is also a stonemason. The two of them doing work together. Look at what's happening here. This is what River is working on right now. This is the new level 4 warehouse, and look what it looks like. It is changing. It is definitely changing, and this is going to be wild. I could be a little concerned about them and this water opening, but so far everybody respects the water, and it seems to be okay. Tell me what this is here. What you doing? You can't get up? You took away the ladders and you can't get upstairs. You're gonna have to do something. Okay, that's River.
That's some bad weather we're having today.
Painting up. Now River's a level 5, so she actually is going to continue working. And there she goes. And she is working. You hear that sound? That's her putting up stone. And we've got a new concrete mixer. Yay!
It's a fine morning.
This is Juan. Juan's skill set was excellent to help Raquel. We have 2 Raquels. So we have the Crusher, the Goth Girl, and then we have Raquel, who is our concrete sifter. And then this is Juan, who has just become a concrete maker. And let me see where he's living. So we did move Juan. He's not living at home. He's living 33 blocks from here, which means he's living in housing close by. And that's good. And so there they are. Let's come here. Logistics is on the other side of this. Does it seem like she's getting stuck? She gets stuck for a little bit and then she goes and she does work. So she's fine. This is logistics. It's a level 3. With the warehouse going up to a 4, we'll actually be able to do this as soon as there is someone available. And this is housing for the couriers in this area. And you can see there's someone living. Whoa. Wow. I'm going go back to that little bed that I have in that Druid station. It's been raining a lot. It's the rainy season. And we're just going to, since it's thundering, we're just going to go ahead and take a rest. And that will get everybody back to work in the morning. So let's come here and see. This is what River's set up. That's River's building sitting up above the others that were looking in the window. And over here, oh, I shouldn't do that. I've done that before. And then it stopped thunderstorming and I couldn't go to bed. You're glad it was funny? Next time. Okay. They are talking. And so let's continue for a second. Wait, yeah. We've got time. So it should not be raining and everyone should go to work today. So let's continue down the hallway. Now we've got a lot of these Druid stations that are still at level 1, but the builders are busy with important buildings. So once those are completed, see this right here? The fact that he's in a level 1 here is what we are looking at. And so that is 1 right there. And this was the new hallway that we put in that runs all the way down to Spencer. So there's 2 ways to reach Spencer right now. And eventually this hallway is going to continue down to the graveyard. And that's how we're going to have it. We might move Spencer and just make this a hallway where people walk through. Depending later on how I feel about it, I might move that hut block. But for now, this is really beautiful because the people walking towards the graveyard monuments will actually see the submarines and all the different delivery scrubs that we have in this area as soon as the warehouse and the logistics center are ready for them. So you can see, you could see these 2 stone buildings, cobblestone buildings at each end. Those are both the concrete mixer, which has a submarine. So that's why they're a part of this area. And when they are built up to the level 4, the submarine will actually be included in the build. And that is on this side. So we're going to go through the warehouse again. And we're going to go over to the farm area and see some things that we changed. So this apartment is full here. There's someone living in all of the apartments. This is the airlock that is to this special Druid tower right here. This Druid tower is the only security at this end of Arnaaluk, and you can see the monument from here. We've given them an airlock so they can come out in a scrub and right around in the area where the other submarines are. And that's the whole purpose of this guard tower. It is also one of the guard towers that goes above the water. So they will be able to look for skeleton ships and pirate ships from there. And that's the whole purpose of that. So it's off of this apartment building. That's the farthest end right there. This area, this is the main road through town. This is one of two rail systems. We only have them in this straight area because this is a super long hallway, and at one end is the warehouse and at the other end is the farms. And so because of that, we have rail here and we have rail at the farm main road, which is down this hall. There's only one apartment occupied here so far, but we don't have all our farmers yet. So for instance, we don't have, Kiara is here by herself. She actually needs another person to help her with the second sugar farm right here. And then this is Quentin in this back area here. He's actually going to have 5. He's going to have the full 5 farms, farm fields, and so because of that, he is going to need someone to help him with the other 2 fields. And right now he's doing potatoes. That looks like carrots, it is, and over here are beets. So those are what he's working on right now. And then when the upstairs comes in for these greenhouses, that will be what the other farmer will work on that we don't have yet. So that's 2 people who are going to need to be housed in this area. We also have housing here. I think that's the one that I just looked at. No, this is the new one. We have farmers living here. 3 of these have people living in them. We only have 1 vacancy in this building right here. And this is the long road between this food farm back here, which is growing Minecraft food, and the food farms that are at the far end, which are growing Minecolonies food. And that is really important. This is the builder in this area. She was originally in the center of our Aquatica builder's shop that was located right here. But that shop isn't here anymore. We needed to put these 2 buildings in, and it wasn't going to match properly. So we moved Hallie to underwater base builder shop right here, and she is working on the pastures. Okay.
Yes.
And she is waiting for green concrete, and that just means waiting for dye for green concrete and for the concrete mixers to get enough materials. We did do some gravel this week when we were outside of the facility and doing some landscaping, underwater landscaping, and so we did get some gravel and some sand and some dirt at that time. Down this hall is Michaela. Michaela is our beekeeper, and this is a level 5 apiary because this building conflicted with one of the housing, one of the apartment buildings here. This apartment building was opened up by the sculptures. The fact that those sculptures are there actually opened up this apartment. So we fixed this apartment. Did we move someone in? We moved Michaela in. Let's put a mat here for her so that I know that someone lives here. We'll save that. This was completely flooded, this apartment, and now look at this beautiful view that it has of the sculptures on the apiary, which is really fun. I love the way this looks, where they can see underwater, they can see the other apartments. Now, we started to do something in this apartment here. We put in a wall for the bedroom, and we used the new beds, the new Paladin beds. Those are the simple ones, and we use them in here as well. Now, I found her sleeping in this room, and I can kind of understand that it's cozy, but we really want her sleeping in the main bedroom. So I'm going to take this bed out, and I'm going to put in a sofa. We're going to put in one of the little orange sofas here, and I think I'm going to have to get an Arnaaluk cutter and some orange wool for a minute, and make the little piece that I want to make to go with this. We put this here so that we know that a bed is supposed to be right here, and we're going to use the Architect cutter and make a slab. So let's go here so that we can have a matching piece for that little couch. So she'll come up now and go to bed in the bed when she comes up in just a moment. And I'm just going to wait for a minute for her to come upstairs. Hi, Michaela. I just wanted to see if she's having trouble. She isn't. So, excellent. Yay. She's not having trouble with the sliding doors. Thank you, macaws. Those are macaws sliding doors, and they're so fun. I love them. and it's just fun to have them. So let me see. Mr. Villager is saying daily call. Attention to all foreman villagers. There is going to have an emergency shift at the sawmill. Direct away from your quarters. The same warning for the couriers. Thank you. An emergency shift? Tell me about it. Tell me about it, Mr. Villager. It's great how adaptable they are for these doors. It absolutely is, and I love that. So, we were back at the farms. Let's go back to the farm area here. And this is Corinne's restaurant right here. Corinne is in the farm area, so most of the people that she cooks for are farm people, but she has this beautiful, elegant upstairs for whenever they want to have dates or they want to have a special evening out. This is a level 5 cavern style restaurant. I believe it is the default restaurant, and we have adapted it to be here in this. These emergency shifts are more like extended shifts. Saying night, more work for the day. Oh, I see. So they're working overtime, is what you're saying. That there are some people who, Leroy is asking for some help for some people to work overtime. That's interesting. All right. I should maybe get I could get another carpenter, like an ecology carpenter, to help him. And we maybe could do that. That would be interesting. Let's come here. So we're at this end of we're at the farm end. And let's go through this farm area here. So this was our builder, Hallie, right here. And over here begins the farm round. And we have chicken farmers on this side. Matthew is one of the farmers here, and I believe I'm not going to remember. Isabella, one of our kids. So does that look like chickens? It's not. So we also have over here, we have, I think this is Quentin. Yes, it is. Quentin is here. Quentin has 3 fields. This is only a level 1. Is he a level 2 yet? Let me see. He is! Dun 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 dun! So he can start working this field. This is a wheat field, and it's all set up for him to work. He is growing Minecraft wheat, and we're going to get him to start the second field. It looks like he is going to do that. And yeah, so why hasn't he? What's stopping him from doing this field? These are wheat seeds. This goes out 3 and 2. Let's take it out to 3. Maybe it's not reading with only 2. So we'll take it out completely to 3 and see if that helps. So we have Quentin. Quentin is growing wheat for the animals and some wheat for the humans, but mostly for the animals. And over here we have Jenna, who is our rabbit farmer, and this is her place right here. We do have rabbits. They're at the bottom of the stairs there in a huge ball. And let me see what this says. Hopefully no heart attacks. One of the eldest villagers at the coast of wise women has passed away, and the colony is invited to pay their respects. Hold on a second. That's a pretty serious thing. Let me interrupt what we're doing here. We were doing a tour of the place and seeing some of the new things that we've done. But the ambassador and the first 4 actually need to attend the funeral, the memorial for the Wise Women village. And so let's go to the town hall for a minute. How it is at night using these shaders, I agree with you. And so I don't have a way for them. I don't have a safe way for them yet to travel. So they are sending me as a representative of Arnaaluk, and they send me with their condolences for the Wise Women town. And let's look at the map for a minute. Let's have it go to the surface. It's just showing me the bottom, so let's see if I can get it to show me the top. That's not working. Turn it off. There we go. That's what I needed to turn it off. And now let's look at the map and let's see. So that village is up here. If I'm not mistaken, it's right here. It's this one right here. And if we bring the map out, so I need to go northeast. And yes, it definitely is. It is growing for sure. So we're going northeast through the night. Now we might see if the skeleton ship is still there. I'm looking at these guys. Their home might be gone. I'll have to check and see when I come back. I might have to move them to a different location. So let's make sure I'm still going northeast. Let's look. Wait, where am I going? I turned around. Let's go northeast from here. I turned around, and as a matter of fact, where I'm ending up is at Zaf's little village right here. This is the village that was Zaf's. Oh, you're welcome. So now we're headed north, and let's look for a second. We are not. We need to head northeast, which is this way. So let's head in this direction. Across the water, and isn't it gorgeous? One of the things that I love about the mellow shaders is it makes the ice really look like ice. It just looks so beautiful, and I love it. So we're going back across town to the other side. Look at the buildings underneath the ice. Isn't that cool? That is really beautiful. That is gorgeous. And so remember where we were putting that new guard tower right here at this point, because we're going over in this direction. We should see the skeleton ship. I called it a pirate ship, but it's actually a skeleton ship in this area. That is a one of the attempts of a community to try and make a town on the land, but the land actually belongs to the skeletons, of course, and they are pretty. Look, there's the monument right there, and there is the skeleton ship just sitting right here, and that means that we are pretty close to the little village. Now this village belongs to a particular kingdom of skeletons, and there is the castle right there for this group, and we're headed over to where they are right here. And I'm sorry we didn't make it in time for the night, because that would have been really pretty. We could stay over if you want, but this is the village where there has been a death of one of the original founders of the village, which were the women who left Mr. Villager's town long ago and struck out to find their own way. And so these villagers are actually descendants of those towns. Lots of open doors. It's freezing. Why are you all open? And so we're coming up here. This is a nice, really big town that they have here, and really a beautiful place. And this door is closed, which is good, and so is that one. So where should I go, Mr. Villager? I could go to the bell and see. Let's rise up for a minute. He went to greet you with a hug. Yes, he did, didn't he? Look at that. Look how close the castle is right here. Look at it in the distance. Wow. That is quite a view from this place. Yes, he was actually glad to see me, and I was glad to accept his hug for the fact that we came to honor the passing of one of their ancestors, and I'm really honored to be accepted into. Hello. He said hi to me. How are you? Yes, how's things going? You want me to come up? Oh, this is beautiful. Your fields look lovely. And you're doing a wonderful job here. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yes. And stay around the bell is good enough. And so let's find the bell. They're working right now because work never stops when you are in small towns like this. Isn't that correct, Mr. Villager? Work never stops until the evening, and there is the bell. So we'll come back to here. I think that we checked most of these houses just to make sure that they had a way. This was really cool. Hello. How are you? What you doing? Are you making things? They are. Can I go in? Can I go in? Yeah? Okay. Ah, hi. Oh, we have more. Okay, hello. So if you didn't know from a past stream, Vincentus Primus was able to recover for me the, what was the name? The name was, I'm not going to remember, shoot. The name was, there was a designer who had created villager faces long before Minecolonies, and those faces are what we're looking at. And and Vincentus Primus was able to actually recover those faces for me, and I'm so glad because I loved them. The only thing is, I am not seeing any female faces at all, and there were female faces as a part of that collection, and I wonder what's happened to them. So I think I'm going to have to check later and see why we don't have any of the female faces that belong to this set. But these are the ones that I really loved, and you can see they're all different types of faces. There's the farmer, and we saw the stone. Wow, there's a chimney right here. I'm gonna do something about it. See that? Whoa. I mean, even the golem could come down here like that. I don't want that to happen. So we're going to put this in, and I'm going to cover it with snow. What just happened there? Did that just fall through? It sure did. Whoa. So let's put something there. Is there anything else here? Whoa, that was scary. Okay, and there is the actual golem. Yeah, that's what that was. There is their golem right here, and he looks in pretty good condition. This is Chroma Hill's version of the golem, and I've always loved it. Always loved the furnace heart, and just a beautiful thing. So the sun is lower, so when they start heading for the bell, we'll go and join them for the ceremony. But right now I'm trying to see if I can see some of the others. And it seems, yep, they're gathering. And so here are our weaponsmiths. There's a weaponsmith. Hello. And these are farmers, of course. And right here is the librarian. Hi. There we go. And we should have some more coming. Ah, there you are. No, no, no. Oh, you are retired. He's saying that he doesn't have anything to trade. He thinks I want to trade. I'm sorry. What did just happen? Hi, you're magical. He just went somewhere. They're starting to go home now. And we'll let them go. And night is coming on. But the old man is staying. And those machines are almost sacred. No need to wonder why. Yes, that is true. And here we go. Do I have another? Uh-huh, I do. And they're just making sure that I'm going to be okay for the night because they're getting ready to go in. Yes, very nice to see you both. And you have a good night. Good night. Good night. No, I'm fine. I'm actually fine. You go. No, I'm actually okay. I am. I'm okay. I'm okay. Okay, so they're going to go to bed. And we're going to go back. What? Oh, you want me to stay over, but I'm not. I can't. We're going to go back. They want to interview me. Yes, but we'll let them go. Look, there's the library right there. See it? We saw the librarian earlier, and it's just beautiful. Look at this. This is gorgeous. I love these builds. I love these. This is, oh, the biomes we've gone, and this is some of their villages. So everyone has gone to bed. The golem is out there. There's the golem right there, looking over some things, and everyone else is asleep. And we're going to head back now, but that was really quite, I'm glad we came. I'm glad we were able to pay our respects. Look at this. Look at this skeleton mansion here. It's so intense. I haven't seen anyone. Well, no, I've been here before, remember? You wanted me to find the village. That's how I knew where it was. So they've seen me. They've seen me before. They remember me from the first time. Because remember, you wanted me to go out and see if I could find their village. And because I didn't know that village was there, remember? And so I went out looking, and there it was. We actually found the Wise Woman village, and it was so fun that day to actually find it. Now we can see the original mermaid pyramid here, this massive fortress, and we're going to add another pyramid to this. We're going to use the graveyard from underwater base, and we're going to make a second pyramid. So it's kind of going to be like Giza or something. We're going to have a couple pyramids here, underwater pyramids in that section. The fastest way in would be on the other side. Some of them are coming back home. Ooh, at least the youngest of them. Once that the oldest are still stubborn about leaving. Yeah, I can imagine that. But some of the young ones, excellent. That's good. I love hearing that. Let me find the farms. Let's see if I'm going in the right direction. There's wheat, so I am. And there is over here an airlock that we can drop down into, and there it is. There's the airlock right there, and this is broken water right here. So we're going to come into this area. This is a, every once in a while. What's wrong with you?
'Tis a fine
Nola?
afternoon.
Nola is one of our farmers. So we were looking at the farm fields, and we have two builders working. We have a builder working on the actual fields, so you can see that the dairy farm fields are getting up to a level 2. They're not done yet, and although that looks like it is. And then we have another builder who is working on these level 1 farms. Notice that all of the farms in this area, the sheep farms and the rabbit hutch and the 2 chicken farms here are all level 1s. So these have to be upgraded. And then, are you able to help us once again? Let's see. Also, this reminds you a thing. This might cost too many materials from you, but we would like you to help us build a safe route to their coast. They might help us with what they have and know. What I can do is I can provide the materials if you tell me what materials there are, and I can definitely give you those. We should be able to help you. We have a lot of sand and gravel, and depending on what the road is made out of, we can do that. There's the rail here, and we're coming around the corner. Ooh, we're staying a little late tonight. We actually are. Let's stay the extra to make a full 3.5 hours. It's Saturday. We'll just stay just a little bit more. But yes, Mr. Villager, give us a list, and that will be wonderful. This is the composter here, and we're looking at the field that the composter has on the outside as well as the inside. This is level 3 of this building, and we're going down the hall to where Minecolonies food is being grown. What you need is wood. Maybe spruce is enough. The path material we will take care of. Tell me how much spruce you need, and we will plant some more spruce in the tree farm for you. And if you could retire one of your builders, it would be grateful, just for speed up the things, not mandatory. I can give you, yeah, I can. I definitely can. I'm trying to think. Lionel would probably be the best person to come. And he has good skills, and he is strong and would make a pretty good traveler as far as what needs to be done for you. And we can do that. This is wheat in here. This is actually a wheat farm as well. And oops. I think that's the wrong kind of wheat there. And upstairs, we haven't started growing anything up here yet. These are brand new, but Nola can actually run these fields, and we'll check and see. So this is a level 3. Bentley has 3 of the fields, and he has the 3 lower fields, and we'll have Nola do the upper fields, and we're supposed to be putting some different food up there, I believe. Or are we doing wheat the whole time? I'm gonna try something with that and see if we need some place to put some other food, because we don't have as yet. Uh-oh, it happened again. We flooded out the place. Oh yeah, see? Wow. I didn't realize I put that so close. Look at that. Look how close that is. So we just need to put, let me do this for a second. Let's come here. Actually, let's come here for a minute and look and see what I've got. We don't need this for a while. This is snow. I've got glass on me. Let me see if I can stick glass right on that part there. And if I can, that will close this section right here. This part is fine right here, but I think it's open to the outside. It is. Okay, so we need to close this section in here, and this is going to be a problem, Houston. Let's get a sponge and let's get the water up first, and insurance will cover it. Yes, I think so. There we go. And I believe now that that is going to hold. So this is the new wall back here, and I can take this away now because we can have the builder come over to this. I think there's water right there. I'm going to put glass. Nope, I can't. Let's put white in this part, just because we actually do have, this is actually a part of this building. I'm going to take this piece out here and put that in. Whoa! I just flooded the field, and we'll take these out and put this in. You see there's water in this part right here, but we're just going to close that and close that. There, we didn't flood the field that time. And this is nice. She can walk around these racks now, and that's actually good. She's not going to fall. And look at the view that she's got from here. I said that and then I went away, didn't I? I did indeed. Let me put this here, and let me put this in for a second. And I've got a piece of concrete, and we'll just put that away. So you just heard Onyx fishing over on the other side, and we can see some salmon over where he's fishing. This is the new field that we were just looking at, and down here this is River, and this is Nola right here. So River is working on the shepherd's hut, and she will continue to work on that. And hold on for a second, and we will take care of the rest. You just hope they don't get angry at us for trying to convince them to come back to our doomed crew and just cooperate with us. You hope. Oh yeah, no, everything's
Perfect.
fine with where we are. The only way you can do it, I would suggest, Mr. Villager, is to offer it to the young people who want to come, because there's always some who want to have an adventure, and you're offering them this really cool adventure. They grew up in this town, they know everything about this town, they know everybody. If they go to a new town, that's going to be exciting for them. So I don't think you have to be too pushy about it. I think that you're going to get some volunteers to do that, and which is going to be nice. Tell me how much spruce you need, because we're going to have to plant some more trees and have to make up for the spruce that we're going to give you. So tell me how much that you need. So we're at this end, and around the corner here is the last farm, and this farm belongs to Daniela, and she is growing Minecolonies food. So here is garlic field here, and down here these are onions in this field. Over here, I think, yes, it's squash, and upstairs is eggplant. It is supposed to be up here, and I think that that is not being done yet. So let's do eggplant. Let's select it. And that's the seed that's going to be here. And we'll assign this field to Nola. So that's one field that we have. And over here, this is going to be cabbage on the top of this field here. And it is. And there's Nola working the cabbage field right now in this section. Look at the view. You don't think so? They'll probably still angry by the abysmal conditions that we are forced to live, and they were saying it before we arrived here in the crevices. What will they think? That's why we might need to take more extreme measures. Okay, but how would they know about that? How would they know that what conditions you're in? I mean, they may have heard stories from their grandparents, but the fact that you're still there means that the stories that they heard might be exaggerated. If it was so terrible, why are you still there? Why are you still, why haven't you become like a player's, town, with slavery and all that? Why are you still free on your own and trying to make your own way? And I would say you don't have to. You don't have to force anybody any more than you would like the players forcing you to, let's pull this out to the full 5. Any more than you like the players coming in and forcing you to work for them. Why would you force your own people to work in a town? It's so much better to just get volunteers to do the work, to come and live. And remember what it's like for people who grow up in a little tiny town and might want some adventure, might want some warm weather. You have a little bit different weather. You might turn away those who are already arriving if they are curious. They will be even more after that. Turn them away? They'll just go home. You mean that you won't be able to accept everybody? That's understandable. So here we are. This is Beatrice, and Beatrice is working on nothing. Beatrice, what were you working on? That's why that field is finished. Beatrice finished this field, and so we're able to get Nola. Let's go back. So she has the 3 lower fields, and Nola is going to have the other one. There. We will make everyone work even harder, as also we might need more workforce. Do you remember we have a policy of family apprenticeship, right? So there's the thing, the policy doesn't have limits. Yes, but that is the way villagers live, is it not? So here we go. So now we can add this field right here. And that field's there. What happened? So she's got those, but she can't have another. 3 of 5 fields used. She's doing that one. And let me come over here for a minute to Bentley and see. I think in all honesty, this should be wheat. Everywhere, probably. Does this say that it is? No, this doesn't have a seed picked. People like to work. They actually do. If they're fed, if they feel appreciated, if things... This is interesting. Nola's picking this field. Nola might have too many. This makes her 3rd field, this one. So let me see. It's 5. She has a very strange way of doing this field, doesn't she? She must have gotten interrupted. So he has 1, 2, 3. We're going to have him do the 4th field of wheat right here. And let's see. Let's have him do, look at the top. We're looking at the buildings. Pick a seed. Let's do Durham. We need wheat for the baker, wheat for pasta, wheat for all the breads and desserts and cakes and muffins. And so, yeah, we actually need 4 fields. So we're going to do this field right here. And there is our builder shop right there. And the way we're going to make this work is that he can't do it yet because he's level 3. But when the time comes, he will do the other field, the 4th field. So he's going to have 4 fields of wheat, and Nola's going to have 1 field of wheat and 2 fields of vegetables. And that's how she's going to be. And let's see. Yes, not necessarily that way, but we might still be in a really bad situation. But the little tiny bright side is you're not starving. Exactly. And this makes you notice you might have some farmers away from their duties to help with the loading materials. Take some farmers if you have the luxury of that. But you're afraid that some of these parents might want to not shield their children from the most dangerous parts of their work. Then we would take the dangerous measures down. And of course, children won't be a part of emergency shifts. They will be able to stay safe at home. That sounds good. It sounds like you have it worked out. And that, Mr. Villager, is the end of my day. That is 3.5 hours. And next time I'm just going to set aside spruce wood in the warehouse for you, and when we'll figure out how to get it to you. And Lionel will take a leave, and he will actually work on he'll come with the wood. So he's going to bring the logs for you at that time. So that'll be really good. The end of yours, the start of yours. The end of mine, the start of yours. Yes, indeed. It is. Okay. And for those of you who are watching, thank you all for watching. Thank you. It's really fun to see you out there. You're heading to the mines, okay. And Lo-Fi, thank you for stopping by and saying hi. And Mr. Villager, obrigado. Thank you for being here. And I look forward to seeing all of you next week. In February, I don't want to make any pronouncements yet because Vincentius Primus is going to try and make it that when we go away, I'll still be able to stream. So we'll see what happens with that. I would like to be able to. So here we go. Enjoy your games, everybody. Enjoy watching other gamers. And we've been listening to drone hands in the background. And now we're going to listen to Vincentius Primus play the guitar. Really play the guitar. So, yeah, it's the middle of January, after the 15th. The Ides of March of January have already gone by. And here we go. Bye for now, everyone. Mr. Villager, thank you so much. Bye for now.